Good day, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a code that you can use to trade gold. Okay, so this particular trading system I want to give you, you can use it to trade XAU USD. Okay, and that is gold. All right, all you just need to do is pay attention to this particular system so you can get all the necessary instructions that you need to trade this system. So the very first thing you need to identify when you come to the charts, to the gold charts, firstly, you need to know that I'm using 15 minutes time frame anytime I'm using this system. Okay, so the very first thing you need to identify is a trend. Okay, so market needs to be moving in a certain direction, either an uptrend where you'll be seeing higher highs and higher lows, or a downtrend where you'll be seeing lower highs and lower lows. All right, so once you can identify that, the next thing you are going to be identifying is market selling off. If it's a buy, if it's what's it called, if it's an uptrend, you want to see a sell-off. So you're gonna have an order block up here from which selling was done. But the next thing you need to pay attention to is the beginning of that trend. The selling should not go past it in order for this system to work. Okay, so if the trend started from here, let's say you started having your higher highs and higher lows like this is the starting point. So you can draw an horizontal line across that level. That's where it started from. Okay, once you understand the system very well, you won't need to be drawing any horizontal line. You will just look at it, then you already know whether or not the sell-off went below the starting point or not. So once you have an uptrend like this, then you have a certain sell whereby market sold kind of aggressively, breaking structure. Okay, so you're gonna look for the order block from which that sell was done. Okay, so that order block is where you're going to be trading from, but you won't be trading the order block the usual way. You're going to trade it like a breaker block. All right, but there's a system behind it. I'll break everything down, explain it to you so you can actually understand it. All right, so what you want to do is, the first criteria, remember, you need to make sure if it's an uptrend and you have this sell, you need to make sure this sell did not go beyond the beginning of the trend. If this sell is so aggressive to the point that it now comes below the beginning of this trend, please, you are now dealing with a whole different system. For you to use this system I'm teaching you now, if it's uptrend that you're seeing when you came to the chart, when the sell happens, the sell must not go beyond the beginning. That's the first thing. Okay, so like I said, you mark out this order block, you draw two horizontal lines across the order block. So let's say this is your order block right here. You have this order block from which the aggressive selling was done. Okay, so you've drawn two horizontal lines across your order block. Fine. Now, if you want to use this order block as the usual order block, what you would do is, when price returns to this level, you are looking to take a sell trade, right? Now, that is what most people do. Okay, that's what most people do, and gold clears their account balance for them, if you know what I mean. So don't trade like that. This gold is a very, very funny pair. You need to understand some things about it. It has its own secrets. Every pair has their own secrets. You just need to understand. Okay, and I'm giving you one of the secrets of gold right here. So what you do instead to put you among those that actually understand this very funny pair is, when market gets here, don't sell. You need to wait for market to violate it. Even though market gave a little bit of a sell trade, don't get FOMO. Don't get fear of missing out and you jump on a sell trade. You will lose your account. So just wait for this level to get disrespected. Let price go above it. Okay? So when price has gone above it, you need to see a certain break of structure in the upwards direction. Let me draw this again, okay? Because I really want you to get this. That's why I'm using, I'm taking my time to explain it. This is the order block from which this selling was done. But the selling did not go beyond the starting point of the uptrend, right? So when price gets back here, you do not sell. You wait for a certain break of structure. Price can give a little bit of pullback around this area, then give you a break of structure. Once you have identified that break of structure, you are good to go. You are going to be waiting in order to enter a buy trade once price returns to this place. Okay, so when price returns to this level, you are taking a buy trade instantly. Place your stop loss a few pips below the level. All right, or you can place your stop loss below the swing. It all depends on how the trade presents itself. I'll be giving you live examples so you see what I'm talking about. If you don't understand with this illustration from the live example, you get an idea of what I'm talking about. The reverse is also the case if you're looking to sell. All right. So for the sell setup, how it's going to look is you are going to see a downtrend instead. So market will be giving you lower highs and lower lows like this. Okay. Then all of a sudden you have an aggressive buy like this, but the aggressive buy must not go beyond the starting point of that downtrend. So it's going to give you a buy like this. You're going to have another block right here from which that buying was done. You draw two horizontal lines across the other block. When price returns to the other block, other retail traders are going to buy. Okay, you are not going to buy because it's gold you are dealing with. You wait for this level to get disrespected, and there should be some form of break of structure. When you see that, then the setup is complete. Just calm down and wait for price to return to that level, and you're taking your sell trade to move in the opposite direction. This is the trick that gold uses to manipulate a lot of traders and take their money. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why gold happens to be one of the difficult pairs to trade. Okay, but it's all about understanding. Okay, if you don't understand this, you won't be able to apply it. Okay, you need to know something before you can apply it, right? So let me give you some of the examples. Let me zoom this in a bit. I think I have about 2 examples for you. All right, so what do you see here? I can confidently say this trend started somewhere around here, so I can place an horizontal line here, or I can just put it here. Okay, that's okay. This trend started around here, and you can see it's moving in the upwards direction, right? Very clear. Okay, very visible. Price is giving us higher highs and higher lows, so very visible. So we got to this point where price gave us a sell. Okay, so look at this. Price gave us a sell from here. Okay, so when we got that sell, I can see clearly that I have an order block right there. Aside from the order block, you also have something that's looking like a supply zone right here, but I only want to focus on an order block. So I have my order block right here. You can see this bullish candle before this bearish candles that pushed in the downwards direction. But as the bearish candle pushed in the downwards direction, you can see that it did not come down, it did not go too far. Okay, so we can't say it went beyond starting point of our uptrend. No, so that criteria is fulfilled. Okay, so once you have that, where is it? Okay, so this is it right here. Once you have that, you're waiting for markets to disrespect this level and give you a form of break of structure to the upside. Okay, so what do you see happening? Price pushed up, came down, then pushed up, breaking that structure. This high right here was broken. Can you see it? Let me zoom in. So this high right here was broken. This high right here, okay, this high represented by the wick of this candle was broken by the candles that pushed in the upwards direction. So the setup is complete. Once I see this, I'm entering a buy trade. Okay, so let's see what happened. Price returned to the level, and can you see how solidly that level held? Not even a single wick could go outside of the level. Let me zoom in very well so you can see. The wick found it difficult to even go outside of the level. So if you place your SL a few pips below, you are good to go. Gold always has a tight spread, so you don't have any issues. And you can see the way price pushed in the upwards direction. Okay, so as an experienced trader, you should have an idea of where you want to take your profits. You can take partials once this high gets taken out. Okay, so you can see the high got taken out, price came back to retest the level. Okay, price came back to retest the level right here, and from there it's actually violated the level, but definitely it has fulfilled its objective of taking out this high. Okay, so you would have made profits with that. Okay, so that's my first example. I hope it's clear. So what do you see happening again? We had market moving in the upwards direction. I can mark this part as the beginning of my trend. It all depends. It's not necessary for you to mark it. Just looking at it, when you see the sell-off, you can zoom out and check. Did it go beyond the beginning of your trend? If no, then you are good to go. So this is upwards movement. And when we got right here, what do you see happening? We had a sell-off. Okay, so some persons will place we say, oh, this is another block right here. This is another block right here. So they will be looking to sell from here when market returns there, but you're wasting your time. it doesn't play out like that every time. Okay, so anytime you have this kind of setup, you shouldn't be looking to sell. All right, you should be looking to trade with the system I'm teaching you right now. That does not mean other blocks don't work with gold. There's a way the system is going to look, then you know that okay, you can now use your order block. All right, but if it looks the way I've explained it like this, then you can't use your order block. You have to use the system I'm teaching you. So it's more like you are using a breaker block, but there are some extra additions that I have done to make it more effective. Okay, to make it more effective. So you can see price came back there. All we need right now is some form of break of structure, and that break of structure has to be above the level, please. It has to be above the level. Okay, that's where your break of structure has to happen. And you can see there's a structure high right here, and market broke it. So that's my confirmation. Once market comes back here, I'm looking to take a buy trade without any mercy. Place my stop loss a few pips below that level, and you're gonna watch price ride in your direction. Okay, so you can see how price pushed aggressively in the opposite direction. Please, if you're getting any value, subscribe to this channel. That's the only way you can give me encouragement in order to continue giving you these values that I'm giving you. Okay, you won't find this on any other channel. So you have this pushing up, gold is pushing up aggressively. All right, and all of a sudden we had a sell-off. This sell-off is even very, very obvious, and this kind of sell-off is aggressive enough. It's aggressive enough to convince, or should I say confuse, traders to think, oh, this is a very solid level to take a sell trade. No, it's not a solid level to take any sell trade. If you love your account balance, you can see market is moving in the opposite direction. This sell-off did not take out the beginning of the what's it called, of the trend. Okay, so look at where it stopped. Look at where the sell-off stopped, then started reversing. If I see this happening, I'm applying my system. Okay, I'm doing what I'm applying my system, and I don't teach you what I don't use. Okay, so I'm using this already. You can see I have some orders placed, and price is already moving in my direction. So this is not I'm teaching you something very, very powerful here. All you need to do is to pay attention. So what do you have here? Let me zoom in a bit. Sorry, let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so look at this. Price is moving in the opposite direction, right? It's coming towards our level, but we are not taking any sell trade. We want to see a break of structure happen beyond our level. So look at this. Look at this level right here. This is an eye that was put in by the market, and it was broken right here. You can see that bullish candle broke and closed above it. So when market returns to the level, I'm taking a buy trade, and that's exactly what I did. Market returned to this level and I started pushing up. Then I took my buy trade, and you can see right now 2 of my trades are in profit. I'm going for a 1 to 2 on this particular one. I am very certain that price is going to target the liquidity up here. Okay, so price is going to target the liquidity resting above this level. Once price goes above this level, I'm going to be closing one of my trades, then I'll move my stop loss to break even for the second trade. Okay, so basically that's all I have for you right now. If you have any question concerning this system, please feel free to ask in the comment section. If you're a new viewer, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.